What's going on, YouTube? Laced with Grace Kicks back today with my first video of 2020. Before I even get into the video, I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody. Hope everybody had a wonderful holiday and that their 2020 started off right. In terms of sneakers, 2020 has a lot of major heat coming from Jordan brand, from Adidas with Yeezys. So stay tuned, make sure you guys are dialed in and that you're doing everything you can to secure those pre-orders, those app reservations, and those online shopping. You know, bots is still a big thing, so you know, definitely there's going to be a lot of bots on the website, so you guys got to be prepared, you got to be connected, make sure you know how to pick up your pairs. Today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Air Jordan 1 High OG Black Satin. But before we get into the video, please make sure you subscribe to my channel if it's your first time here. And if you like the contents of this video, make sure you like it and comment below. So let's get into these shoes. So they come standard Air Jordan 1 box, same thing, black and red box. I know last year we kind of saw the new boxes, the Fearless boxes there, where it was the reverse, was the red and black. But for now, Jordan Brands decided to stick with the black and red standard Jordan 1 box. So the colorway of these is officially black, gym red, black and white. So that's a pretty famous colorway for a lot of Jordan 1s. The 2019 Jordan 1 gym reds, they had almost identical colorway, and then the Breds have a very similar colorway as well. So I know a lot of people were saying that they're tired of the same black and red colorways in Jordan 1s. To me personally, I never get tired of that colorway because it's a Chicago Bulls colorway. And so there are some that are kind of redundant, they look the same, but you know, to each his own. If you like the shoe, go ahead and cop it. All right, but let's get right into it. So we flip the lid, stay here. Regular Jordan 1 paper. Shoe 1, shoe 2. All right, so let's just jump right into these. So took these out and looked at these, you know, because I wanted to get an in-hand look, and I will say that they're better than what I thought. On the picture, I really didn't know what to expect. Is it the best? Honestly, overall, and I'll start explaining my thought process behind that, but overall, I feel like these could have been done better, but it's not a bad shoe. So let's just go right into it. So if you can see here, like wrapped around the heel is actual leather. So, you know, they say it's the Black Satin, but it's like a mixture of satin and leather. So wrapped around the heel, we have here is leather, and then our Nike swoosh is actually leather as well. And then right around here, around the ankle collar, that's all leather as well. And then at the top of the ankle is where you have some satin material. Now, two of the things off bat that I noticed that Jordan Brand did differently with Retro 1 so far. Number one is the price tag. The price tag has gone up on us, so it's now $170 retail, up from $160. I know I mentioned this on my Instagram channel, but Jordan Brand's gonna keep increasing their price as long as we're willing to pay. So I think that they upped it by 10 bucks to say, hey, let's see if we're still gonna sell out. And obviously they do with a lot of the Jordan 1s because they're priced cheaper anyway, I believe by 40 bucks from all of the other Jordans. So I think Nike said, hey, let's go up 10 bucks. That's gonna be a huge profit for them. And I think honestly they're gonna keep increasing that price until they get these to the same price, that 190 to 200 range. So that's number one. Secondly, and this may be specific to just this shoe, is that the wing logo is different. So instead of just having like the embossed wing logo, you actually have this wing logo is leather. So you see this is actually a piece of leather and it's painted on red. So I think that it's a different, it's different and I like it. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I like things that are different. I like change from time to time. So I'm rocking with it. I don't know if all Jordan 1s are going to be like that. It might have just been specific to this, but I guess we'll see as more releases start to come out for 2020. But continuing on, so then we have satin material here in the middle, and then we have more leather around the eyelets. All of this is leather around the front. But then of course the toe box of the shoe is that satin material. Now these come with red laces. I know all of the pictures that you see have red laces on them, but then they also come with the set of spare black laces. So you could actually black these out. So, and then the tongue is pretty much the same, like that neoprene mesh kind of material. But then what is different also is that the Nike tag on the actual tongue, this is actually leather too. So instead of it just being like the cloth material, like that nylon, this is actually leather. And then the same thing, the Nike logo just like painted on, but it's all actually leather. So I mean, that's different, I like it. And then taking a look at the outsole, Jordan 1 typical outsole, same design, but the blacked out outsole. So this shoe is pretty cool. It's black and white. Now a lot of people weren't rocking with this shoe. I guess you can say it could be because, like I said, there's a lot of Jordan 1s that have a similar color blocking, like the Air Jordan 1 PSG, and I actually have those. Let me pull those out really quick. So here is the Jordan 1 PSG, and it's pretty similar. This one actually has like a nylon material all across the shoe. I don't know if you guys can see that. Get the camera to focus in there, but has that nylon material. It's not satin, but a very, very, very similar color blocking. So that could be why a lot of people chose not to really pick these up. But one of the big reasons that I feel like that these are sitting and that you can really get your hands on these easily is because they're not limited. So had these shoes been limited to, let's say, 23,000 pairs like the upcoming reverse breads are, those things are going to be extremely hard to get. But had these things been limited in number to something similar to those, 23,000, 50,000, even 100,000 pairs, I really feel like people would have gone after these heavily. This wouldn't be a shoe that would be sitting right now. You can actually still get this on Nike. I believe these are pretty much on all of the websites, so you can get these on the Foot Locker sites. And then I know one of the websites, Luisa Via Roma, it's an Italian website. It's an Italian like clothing brand or designer. They have it on the website. Well, I think they're sold out now, but they had these on there, and you can use a promo code, and you were actually getting these shoes for like $150 shipped, and then shipping was free. So $150 shipped, you were getting these shipped to the United States. So a lot of people figure, hey, I'm paying $150 out the door. That's 20 bucks off of the actual retail price, and I'm getting these in hand. So I know for those that did cop, I know a lot of people got them from there, but a lot of people just decided they weren't rocking with these. But in my honest opinion, I like the shoe, and so obviously I copped it because I wanted to give you guys that review, but I also wanted this to go in the collection. And then this could be one of those shoes that is going to be slept on, but in the future you may see the prices go up on these. The prices could skyrocket. So for now, I copped it because I like it. What I wanted to do is compare the satin material to let's say the satin shattered backboard. So I have my wife's pair here because this was a women's exclusive, and I wasn't able to get the 12. I think these went up to like a 12 or 12. I think just the 12 in women. So I wasn't lucky enough to have these in the collection, but wanted to compare these as well. So the satin material on this pair is not as good as it is on here. So this one is a lot softer, and you can't really tell from the camera, like this one looks shinier, but this one is a lot softer, and it actually feels more satin-like. I don't know if these were necessarily marketed by Nike as Black Satin. I think that's kind of the name that they've just been given, but the material just, I don't know how to explain it. It's I guess you can call it satin, but it's more stiff. It doesn't have like that silky smooth feeling that you would expect from a satin shoe. So I don't know. I mean, all of the satin materials on all of the Jordan 1s, and then even on the Satin 5. So I actually pulled those out to give you guys a look at those as well. So these are the Jordan 5 satin materials. Get that to focus. And as you can notice, the material here just looks different. Like I said, the satin is shinier, and it's very similar to the shattered backboard that I just showed you. But if you look at this, you know, well, one, again, they put leather and satin, so you don't have satin material back there. But if you just look at this material, it just looks different. It feels different. So the satin shattered backboard, and then I don't have the satin royals, but like the satin royals and then the bread satins, they all have like a really nice smooth satin. Like, it's just different. I guess it's more of a premium satin. And then the shattered backboards are known for having like more premium materials anyway. So the leather on these is like super soft. I don't know if you can see that. Like the original shattered backboards are super soft, and so are these. So just to kind of compare the two, the leather on here actually isn't a bad leather. It's actually very soft, but it's a little bit stiffer. It's not quite as the same premium materials that you found or that you'll find on the satin Jordan 1s, the shattered backboard, the royals and the breads, and the shadows. But it's still worth it. I think for me, I ended up getting these from Foot Locker, and I had a coupon, so I was able to get 20 bucks off. So technically I paid $150 for these, and I think that it's definitely worth $150 to throw it in a collection. It's black and white. Black and white goes with a lot, so you can dress it up or you can dress it down. And then the whole satin look, it kind of gives it a different effect, like especially with the light hit it. When the light hits it, like you can kind of see how it has that little glow, that little shine to it. So I think these are definitely dope, definitely worth picking up. So if you are considering, if you're on the fence and you don't know whether you should pick these up or not, I personally give them a thumbs up. But if you're tired of like the whole black and white Jordan 1 color block and the colorway, then you could also pass on these as well. So it's really just going to be, it's more of a to each his own kind of thing. And then who knows, maybe these will sit, maybe they'll go to the Nike outlets, or maybe they'll go on sale eventually. You might can cop these for a lot cheaper. So I guess we'll just wait and see what happens. I'm happy with the purchase, no buyer's remorse, but again, I give my thumbs up, my stamp of approval. So that's pretty much it. Wanted to keep this video kind of short. I'll give you guys a more detailed look, some up close and personal snapshots of these. But if you like this video, again, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and then any comments, if I missed anything, make sure you guys comment down below and let me know what are your thoughts on these, if there's any kind of detail that I missed. And then let me know also what you guys want to see for my next video. I was thinking maybe like with all the heat that's coming out for 2020, maybe doing like my my most anticipated releases of the year. So comment down below and let me know what you want to see. Until next time, Laced with Grace Kick signing off. Now.